Okay, round two. What you guys didn't see behind the scenes is I recorded my video the first time and I had no audio. So great learning. This is Jody and I am the No Ordinary Accountant, and I support other financial professionals by showing you how to increase your revenue through the addition of a life insurance license. Today, we're going to talk about the power of YouTube and how to get started, even if you're a introverted financial professional. And that's okay. It is perfectly fine for you to be an introvert and get scared at just the thought of getting onto camera. And I will tell you that even for those of us that are not introverts, it can be quite intimidating at first. And so what I want to do is make sure that you have all the tools that you need in order to get onto YouTube in a way that is professional and really you don't waste your time. So, when I first started this, this is being recorded in September of 2020. So it is, we're in the COVID age, and I needed to really shift my business. And I realized very quickly after COVID happened and I got laid off from my corporate job that I was going to have to shift. And I'm sure a lot of you are in that same situation. And what you're finding is that the old ways of gaining a clientele is just not enough. And so what's happening is there are some people that are figuring it out quick, some people that are figuring out not as quick, and some people that aren't figuring it out at all. So it doesn't matter if you're whatever stage you're at in terms of making a YouTube channel, and especially if you're an introvert, this is for you. And if you're not an introvert, that's okay too. You will still definitely get value out of this. So let me tell you how I started, and I think this is a great way to start if you're completely brand new to YouTube. So what I did is I searched around and I found somebody on YouTube, and I'll reveal who that is in a minute, that I really related to. So it was somebody that, in my case, she's a woman and a mom, and I really was impressed by everything that she had posted on YouTube. And she really was purely focused on YouTube. So it was clear that she is an expert in what she does. So I followed her a little bit and then found out that she was doing a free 5-day challenge. Now, for anybody that has done these free 5-day challenges, you know that usually at the end of these, there's some sort of pitch to go to the next level or to go deeper. Completely optional, of course. You don't have to do that. And so I was absolutely prepared for that. So what I did is I went through this 5-day challenge. It was really well structured, and it was, since it was free, I knew that I wasn't going to be losing money, even if I felt uncomfortable about getting onto YouTube. I knew it was something that I needed to do. I just didn't know how to go about it. So I did this free 5-day challenge, and the premise of the challenge at the time was to that you could start a YouTube channel in just 1 hour a day during this 5-day challenge. So for me, that was perfect. I have a very short attention span and very little time, so that really worked well. And especially as an accountant, if you're in month end, if you're a tax person and it's tax season, but you need to do this, or if you're, a bookkeeper and you have multiple clients, or if you're a life insurance agent and you're trying to, pay to sell, to pay the bills, we're all busy. So that really appealed to me. So I started with a free 5-day challenge and just went through every step and just followed every single step. And at the end of 5 days, I had this framework for starting my YouTube channel. And here's what happened. So because I'm an accountant that also works with a life insurance license, there's sort of two sides to my business. So, and this is what I am teaching other accountants how to do is to add a life insurance license to their business. So what that means is that you end up with this like accounting side of things, you end up with this life insurance side of things, and it can get a little bit messy. And especially because you can end up with the client side and then the sort of agency side. So the client side obviously is selling retirement plans and life insurance plans, et cetera, to clients. And the agency side is really showing other people how to add a life insurance license to their practice. And so after going through the 5-day challenge, what I decided was, and I had gone through the challenge, went through the challenge with the intention of doing a client-based YouTube channel. So client-based YouTube channel, that means some personal finance, that means some business finance, appealing to small businesses. That's my sort of target, and realized I didn't want to start there. I really wanted to support other accountants and other financial professionals. So I count that as accountants, tax pros, bookkeepers, other life insurance agents, anybody that's payroll processor, independent payroll processors, anybody that's in that financial world that's an independent. And so I really wanted you guys to have the maximum amount of resources that you can. So I shifted. So I redid all of my homework that I had done for the 5-day challenge. And then I was invited into what's called the Video Pursuit Society. So the Video Pursuit Society is a paid membership society. And then it really goes in a lot deeper on the details of a YouTube channel, the analytics of a YouTube channel, the best practices for a YouTube channel, etc. So as an active accountant, what I found incredibly helpful with that was that I didn't have to go and learn everything myself, and I also didn't have to spend gobs of money to hire somebody else to do it for me. So I could take it at my own pace and get everything up and going at my own pace, and without spending tens of thousands of dollars to hire a professional firm to do that. Sometimes in accounting, it's just not appropriate, especially if you're a solopreneur. I don't like seeing accountants spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars until they're absolutely sure that that is the medium for them. And I still want you to have a presence, because small businesses and business owners and solopreneurs, they need you guys more than ever. This is the time. If you are helping businesses, man, they need you so much. So just because my channel is about helping you guys can absolutely use your channels to help businesses. And that's really a really amazing thing. Could you imagine if every time that you, just a thought, if every time that you made a video, you answered a question, you made a video about it. So, hey, how do I process XYZ transaction? And you made a video about it, and you made a private YouTube channel for that client. And now you had everything there, and you didn't have to answer any other questions when they had staff turnover. That is so powerful and so amazing. Obviously, that's not what I'm talking about today, because I'm talking about the marketing side of it. And there's so many uses that you can use for YouTube. So I really just want to encourage you, even if you're shy, to go ahead and get yourself up on YouTube. It does not have to be perfect. Please do not go for perfect, because if you go for perfect, what's going to happen is your accountant mind is going to take over, and you're going to get analysis paralysis. So, and 100% guilty right here. So I really encourage you to not get analysis paralysis, and just go for it and start putting some videos up. Yes, they may be SEO optimized. No, they may not be SEO optimized. Yes, you might miss out on some things. No, you might not. You may just hit it right on. But you're never going to know until you try. So on the introvert side, I really want to just talk about that. So the key thing on that is practice makes perfect. So, you know, if you're uncomfortable with the way that you look on camera, you know, do what you need to do to feel comfortable. I really just treat it like I'm talking to a friend. It's a little weird. So right now I'm here and I'm talking to you, but I'm actually just talking to this little, you know, black little camera, this little webcam that's not animated, and it's not giving me any feedback. So it just takes a minute to get used to that and just practice it. And if you're super uncomfortable and super nervous, then one thing you might want to do is script out what you're doing. I probably don't love that perfectly, because too scripted can be too stiff. But if you're somewhat comfortable and you just need a little bit of scripting, maybe for the beginning and the end, that's cool too. And the most important thing is to be authentically you when you are on camera. So just really treat it like a conversation. Another tip that I have, if you're an introvert and you're trying to get used to that whole like back and forth thing, is, and you have a spouse that is helpful, or a child, is, you know, they can stand behind the camera. They don't even need to be pointing the camera. So at least you have another person that maybe is in the background saying, hey, smile. And, you know, just a little, you know, friendly reminder, or, you know, maybe holding up a cue card or doing something, and just really making you feel comfortable. You can get into editing, and you can do, you know, snippets and then push everything together. If you're just a super beginner, that's probably not going to happen. So let's be realistic about what will and won't happen. And just the bottom line is just put yourself out there. That is how you're going to help the most amount of people. It's not about being YouTube famous for us financial pros. It's about helping. It's about supporting the businesses. It's about supporting the other. If you do like what I do, it's like supporting the other accountants that I help. I help a lot of companies, their staff, often who are not accountants themselves. So it's really just about making sure that I have the content out there to help those people. So I encourage you to go ahead and get yourself up on YouTube. If you have the opportunity to do a 5-day challenge like I did, definitely go for it. I am going to tell you that the person that I use, her name is Meredith Marsh. She calls herself the Vid Pro Mom. Shout out to Miss Meredith. She is the best as far as I am concerned. I am definitely part of her Video Pursuit Society. I would love to see you guys in there as well, taking advantage of all the knowledge that she has to offer, and just go for it. And, you know, really just put your best foot forward, do your best, try to get over your bad self when it comes to, sorry, dry throat, when it comes to, so sorry, when it comes to helping people. Just put yourself out there and do the best you can, and please don't waste a lot of time and energy and effort in trying to learn everything yourself. Go to an expert. My expert that I love, like I said, is Meredith Marsh, the Vid Pro Mom. I'll send you a link down at the bottom. So she's the best, and if you want to join her Video Pursuit Society, that's that's the place to do it. And if there's another professional that you think resonates with you, great. I really liked her because for my audience, which is financial professionals, a lot of you folks are more introverted, and I think that you will relate to her and just really enjoy her beingness. So thank you so much for being here on my channel of No Ordinary Accountants. I really hope that you guys get inspired to start your own YouTube channel, and especially to use Meredith as a resource. She's the best. All right, this is Jody Barthold. I am the original No Ordinary Accountant, and I'm signing out.